our website at www.doverbeach.com to learn more.
You see Oliveira going for the line for the dead Pelicans. A Kenji Jones offload. Kenji Jones, I wish you could see his dance moves in the middle of the field. He's so psyched about that offload he put in. Oliveira, the NOLA Gold development player, University of Central Missouri, dots down a 5-pointer. Dead Pelicans have been on a tough weekend, but they're playing St. Lucia in the light blue right now, and they put a 5-pointer in.
Yeah, Oliveira blows hot and cold a little bit, or at least he has for me over this weekend, but devastating when he's moving forward. He's a scary specimen.
Yeah, we saw him in flight there and put a little offload in. Good work. Didn't see if that kick went through. And it'll be a kickoff now for the dead Pelicans. Where these boys are certainly having their fun in Barbados. Not evidently going to win the tournament, but Robert Beasley Jr., the 28-year-old, puts that one in. And here comes St. Lucia. St. Lucia, big hit coming in on Dwayne Nathaniel from Keegan Steele of the dead Pelicans.
Yeah, they had a good result earlier on against Trinidad and Tobago Defence Force. Looking to repeat that now.
Ball comes out now, a little stutter step there. That was Jean-Mal Phillip. He's had some good runs today.
It looks like he's slowed down a little bit. He's gotten a lot bigger. He's been lifting some metal by the sounds of it, or by the looks of it, and he's got a little slower, but he looks a lot healthier for it.
Mm-hmm. We're going to come back here. Referees spotted this. We have a scrum to the dead Pelicans. Here comes the man, Kenji Jones.
Nice and smooth, that one.
Yeah, Oliveira has a hold of it. He's in the first receiver position. Ball goes out to Steele. Steele moves it out there to Perter. Perter taken down. Steele again moves it back across. This time's into the hand of Alvarez. Alvarez moves it on to Kenji Jones. Kenji Jones has decided he wants to try today, but by the belt he doesn't get it. Turns over there, and it's going to come back. 2 knock-ons. First one against dead Pelicans. St. Lucia ball inside their 22.
Thought it was on there for a second, just knocked forward. He always looks dangerous, doesn't he, Kenji, when he's going forward with the ball in hand.
Yeah, he's certainly a power runner there. Ball in and turned over by the dead Pelicans. Oliveira has it. From this distance, he's not much of a passer. And the ball comes around there to the man, Beasley Jr. Beasley Jr. resets it. Oliveira once again passes that one inside the 22. Alvarez moves it out wide to Keegan Steele. Keegan Steele has the attention of one of the St. Lucia players, knocked it on in there, so it's going to come back to a St. Lucia advantage. Referee will whistle it up and slow it down for a scrum here.
Oliveira could have finished it off from there, but great tackle from Jamie Phillip. And then he went short side and someone else covered him. There was no way through for the big man.
So is this game going to be played? Just yet these two teams lining up. Okay. All right. Little offload there to St. Lucia. St. Lucia on the way through. That's Neiman Lascaris. Lascaris from the Rose Club touches down, and we are knotted up at 5 here.
Great breakaway from Phillips one more time and then pops it up. Let's just counterpart finish it. Good work, St. Lucia, getting themselves back into this game. They've been pinned down in their own 22 for a little while.
Water coming around here. I think somebody needs to show up to take this kick. Flevian Gabriel will do the honors. Gabriel, they're a little over time on taking this kick. Normally like 30 seconds, don't you? Hits that one, and we are at 7-5.
There's a couple of tired bodies out there now. Eh?
Yeah, we just saw that right there. He's going to get another look at it here. Good run from Jean-Maya Phillip.
Good chase down.
Yeah. We'll get it up to the big man, Lascaris, Neiman Lascaris. Call him Leroy, the 32-year-old. Gets in the score, and Gabriel's back to kick this one off. St. Lucia under a minute to go on the game clock, maybe a couple of more seconds than that. Ball comes down to the big boy. The big boy turns around another, and that is some wheels. He's got all of St. Lucia chasing him, not just the team, but the country. And he brings it in to contact and takes 4 or 5 of them with him, but it's going to get turned over. His teammates were not there in support, so that makes it a tough one. As they move across past the try score, it gets into the hands of Ethan Phillip. Ethan Phillip shows, and he's going to have to take that one to ground. He's got Zavon Augustine coming in with him. Now the Pelicans were going to turn this one over, and it comes up in the hands of Alvarez. Alvarez hands off one, and a lead change to come again is going to be 10-5, barring disaster. No disaster coming. Try awarded. Dead Pelicans take the lead.
Got a little scrappy at the ruck there, and ball squirted out the sides, a little bit of football skills, and scoops it up off his bootlaces. Great job. Be a tight game, this one, with these two teams.
That one's good. It's 12-7. Dead Pelicans over St. Lucia. And that is our half here in this men's competition. We will step away for just a second and come back with second half action. We're back where St. Lucia has the ball and the Pelicans have the lead, but Pelicans have the ball back inside the St. Lucia half. Oliveira coming in to try to clean this up, but taken away illegally by St. Lucia. Ron Eugene from Barbados cannot do that.
Pelicans are in a good spot here. Could stretch away with this lead. They can take advantage of this.
Oliveira looking to take on a bunch of people, but he's going to offload there to Robin Cash, Portland Pigs player. Cash looks a little worse for wear after that. And St. Lucia is going to turn this one over. St. Lucia really want to win this one. Last game of the weekend for both of these teams. After this, it's Cockspur time. And St. Lucia fighting for the ball and draw the penalty against the Dead Pelicans. Referee marches them back pretty well.
You get another 10. Must have been some chit-chat in there.
Yeah. After this game, we have Roots
tripped over his own
TNT
laces.
Defense Force versus Barbados after this. See either of those teams yet, but we'll get them out here. St. Lucia offloading some ball here. Oh, St. Lucia powering through Gigi Francois, but knocked on. It's going to be a scrum here for the Dead Pelicans, holding on their lead. About 4.5 minutes to go here.
Yeah, lots of tired bodies down there now as people struggle to get off the
certainly
floor
are.
after a sequence or a couple of phases.
A bit warm down there, I'm sure.
Yeah, that sun's out. It makes a big difference. Even though there's a breeze, you feel that sun. It wears you down over the course of the day. Obviously, being day 2 makes it tougher still.
Player a little slow to get up here. We'll just give him a second.
So the Pelicans will have the put-in at the scrum.
Justin Ledyard to put this one in. Alvarez waiting for it in the first receiver spot. Alvarez gets it passed behind him. He's going to go out to Beasley, Jr., Robert Beasley Jr., a big fella. Passes it back to no one in particular. Alvarez can't quite handle it. We're going to go back for a scrum for St. Lucia. Important. We're at 14-7 here. 14-7. We had a little miscue in the scoreboard there, so we're a converted try away. St. Lucia right here with 3 minutes to go in the game can certainly tie it up with a good move right here.
Yep, some good position here. Territory.
And after this, get ready for Barbados, the hometown boys, versus the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force. Change coming in for the Pelicans. I think it's Derek Bailey. Little miscue by St. Lucia. Let's see what they can do. They've gotten it around to one of their danger men, but he is going to spill that ball forward, unfortunately for him. And an advantage for the Dead Pelicans. Looking back for that knock on. 2 Dead Pelicans inside their own zone. They're holding on with 2 minutes to go here.
Just to mess with the commentators' heads.
Here we go. There is Ledyard trying to get that ball, but St. Lucia, great work to pick that one away. Rolls in a touch. It's going to be a Dead Pelicans throw-in. Time winding down here. Things moving a little slow. Last game of the weekend for these teams. Thank you to the Dead Pelicans and St. Lucia for coming to the Rugby Barbados World Sevens.
They'll be looking to steal this ball here. St. Lucia. It's a good position.
Free kick here against St. Lucia. So Ledyard is going to take this one quick. Ledyard might have been smarter to just take some time on that, but they're away, and Bailey passes it out there, gets the ball up to Ledyard. Ledyard goes to Oliveira, the danger man. Kenji Jones, the big danger man, gets through and across. Lee like shot out of a cannon as he heads towards the try line, and he will make it. The Dead Pelicans should be able to beat St. Lucia here in the Kensington Oval. What a run.
That one needs to be on a prop life highlight reel on YouTube or something.
I'm a bit envious. My car doesn't accelerate that fast.
That's impressive.
The big unit having some fun down aloft. Dom Oliveira will take this kick. We're 20 seconds on the game clock. We'll see what the referee decides to do. Oliveira doesn't hit, and the Dead Pelicans have won the game over St. Lucia. St. Lucia unlucky in that one. Cockspur and Banks time for these two teams here at the Kensington Oval. Great festivities to follow. Thank you to these teams for attending.
Yeah,
Very much enjoyed it.
They deserve a couple, don't they? They've played well. They've done some great stuff out there. They've certainly